What sort of feeling does that song give?
Well, at one time I lived in Port Lock, Virginia, which is now called Chesapeake. But I lived beside the railroad track, and it was a Hank Williams number, and I used to play on the railroad tracks like any boy would. And it's a very deep in heart piece for us. You know, it's a southern piece. You know, when I say piece, I mean a song. You know, that's what we call it down south. So it's very close to my heart. You know.
They're grassroots, those, aren't they?
Yeah.
What are those roots really?
Well, I suppose trains. You know, and lonesome. And I used to see the hobos, you know, sitting beside the road with their little cans and stuff like that. And it went really well.
Lonesome, it's very particular though. Are you lonesome, really? Are you a lonesome sort of person?
Oh, well, this is a very lonesome life. It's the most lonesome life in the world, really, I'd say. When you're not actually rehearsing or singing, you're in the hotel room alone. Usually, unless you got some chick, you know, some bird there with you. You know. But usually they're not much company. They're, you know, so it's just a very lonesome life when you're on the road. Very lonesome. I think any artist will tell you that. Anyone who's been on the road for a long time, you know. At the end of it, you get so you can't stand it anymore, and you have to go home, you know. But
does it really screw you up, though? You know.
Oh yeah, the road does. Oh my God, yes. You know, you can't believe what you really go through when an artist rehearsing. Well, if you've got your own group, it's a lot easier, you know. But if you haven't, you go through this deal of rehearsing and everything, and finally you get on stage and you're all rehearsed and everything's fine, and you get on stage and everything's not fine, you know. But this is just the thing people go through, you know. Part of the business.
Do you ever give any thought to being screwed up by that, being lonely and all that sort of scene, and being on the road and everything else, to the future as well? Do you ever tie those all together?
No, well, I'm working for some time when, well, like, for the promotion of the record. Well, it's my job to be lonely. It's my job to be the way I am. You know, it's not that it's so fine and fantastic and I love it. I love the singing part and the stage parts and the rehearsing parts and stuff like that when I'm around people. But when you're in the hotel room, you're completely alone, and that's it. And then you have time to think about home and how you like to be there, and you know, just simple things like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cut, please.